Hello there, and welcome to my top 10 LEGO Marvel minifigures that are missing from my collection. These are just some of the figures that Marvel have produced over the years, and just the ones that I mainly want in my collection, and the ones I will probably get over other ones. So yeah, I thought I'd create a list and share it with you all, but let's get into it. Starting with number 10, we have Iron Fist. This one is a figure I've wanted for a while now. I own Power Man and Daredevil already, so I kind of want to finish off the Defenders, the ones that have been made anyway. This figure was in set 6873, Spider-Man vs. Doc Ock Ambush. This was a pretty good playset at the time. It's quite outdated now, I would say, and it's not the greatest set in hindsight, but at the time it was pretty good. But yeah, I enjoy the simple prints on it, with the torso and the head. Nothing really much else going on with the figure, but that's why it's in spot number 10. But let's move on to number 9, which is the Red Hulk. Now this one is a big figure, but it's still one that I want in my collection anyway, so I thought I'd include him in this list as well. Now I'm a big fan of the character of Red Hulk, and I remember him from that Agents of Smash show, or whatever it was called. But yeah, so I just have a fond memory of him and just watching him on that show, and I think although it is obviously a basic design, but he is a basic design, there's nothing really much else they could have done in my opinion. But yeah, this figure came out in set 76078, Hulk vs. Red Hulk Smash. Now the set this figure came in was really weak in my opinion. One of the worst sets I think Marvel's ever produced. It's just not a great set at all. Just really big oversized vehicles for two characters that don't really need big oversized vehicles. Well, they do need oversized vehicles obviously because they're massive, but you know what I mean. It's the figures that come in that set that make it what it is. But yeah, let's move on to number 8, which is Wolverine, but in his yellow and brown suit. This figure came out in set 76022, X-Men vs. the Sentinel. I think this was a decent set, and it came with some really good minifigures. One of the only X-Men sets we ever got. And I think the Wolverine minifigure that came in this set is a really good one. I'm a big fan of this suit, and I'm glad that they decided to do this in Lego form. He was obviously in the first Lego Marvel Superheroes game, and I remember playing that a lot, and I would use that suit over the other one when I unlocked it, obviously, because I just thought it was a good suit to use. But yeah, let's move on to number 7, which is Killmonger. Now this figure came out in set 76099, Rhino Face Off by the Mine. I remember when this set came out, I wasn't sure whether to buy it or not, and I didn't end up buying it in the end, but I sort of regret it now. It comes with some pretty nice minifigures. The Rhino build is sort of questionable, but I don't mind it. But anyway, the minifigure, I think, although there's no arm or leg printing, I'm a big fan of the torso and the head printing. The gold and the black, it's really nice, and that's why I put him on this list. But let's move on to number 6, which is the Iron Man Mark 17, the Heartbreaker suit. This minifigure came out in set 76008, Iron Man vs. the Mandarin Ultimate Showdown. Now this one was a weird set at the time of its release, and it's still pretty weird now, but it came with one of the best Iron Man suits that they've made, in my opinion anyway. I'm a really big fan of this. All the different colours, the way the arc reactor is shaped with all the armour around it, the silver and the gold and the red, all of the different colours with the blue as well, just makes a really nice looking minifigure. And yeah, let's move on to number 5, which is the Scarlet Spider. This minifigure came out in set 76057, Spider-Man Web Warriors Ultimate Bridge Battle. Now this is one of the best LEGO Marvel superhero sets ever made. Second to the Bugle, well, maybe third now that Avengers Tower has been released, or has been confirmed anyway. But that set is amazing. The figures, the look of it, all of it, it's just one of the best sets they've ever made. And it comes with this minifigure. Now I own pretty much all of the other figures from that set, excluding the 2 Spider-Man figures that come in it, apart from Peter Parker Spider-Man. But yeah, I chose this one because I think this is one of the better of the 2. I'm a big fan of this. I like the torso printing and how it comes with the hood on the back. The big eyes as well, I'm a fan of those. And it comes with the arm printing for the web shooters. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to resemble. And yeah, I just think it looks pretty good. Number 4 is Drax the Destroyer from Guardians of the Galaxy. This one came out in set 76081, the Milano vs. Obelisk. This is a really good set. I'm a big fan of spaceship builds. Although sometimes they are lacking and they don't really have much interior, I still like the look of them. I think they display very well. This set is a really good one as well. It comes with the obelisk that was in the movie. The figures that come in this set as well, they're all really good, but this one stands out the most because Drax is one of those figures that's sort of rare, especially this minifigure. Comes with arm printing, which is rare for a Marvel minifigure, to be honest. With all the tattoos all over him. Yeah, he's just a really good looking minifigure. Number 3 is Ultron. His Mark III, I think. This came out in set 76032, the Avengers Quinjet City Chase. Now this one is a good set as well. Coming off that last one, I'm a fan of obviously the ship builds, so I think this one's pretty good as well. Just like the last one as well, this one comes with great minifigures, just like this Ultron. Now, I'm a big fan of Ultron. He wasn't the greatest in the movies, to be honest. I mean, he was good, but not what he could have been. But this minifigure is still amazing. I'm a big fan of it. And yeah, I've wanted it in my collection for a while now. So he's pretty high up on this list. And he's just one of the better looking figures that they've made. Number 2. Now this one is kind of special to me in a way. It is Andrew Garfield's The Amazing Spider-Man. This came out recently in set 76261, Spider-Man Final Battle from No Way Home. Now I said this one's special because out of the 3 Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield's always been my favourite since I was younger. I've always kind of looked up to Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. And yeah, so he was obviously that San Diego Comic-Con exclusive minifigure, one of the most expensive ones for ages. But now that this one's come out and like it's accessible to everyone, it's just really great, and I'm really excited to get that minifigure, and I kind of can't wait. So he's top of the list, top of my priorities to get. And yeah, now we have a couple of honorable mentions, let's say. There's just a couple of San Diego Comic-Con figures that I wanted to include because I didn't want to put them in my list, but I just wanted to put in a couple that I want. Starting off with the Collector. I think the design of this is really cool. He's just kind of a weird character that they've made, and I kind of like that. And yeah, he comes with the little reality stone build, and yeah, he's just one of those figures. He's kind of strange, but I like him in a way. So yeah, next up is Phoenix. Now this one is one of the oldest ones, I believe. It's a really nice minifigure. Again, an X-Men figure. We don't have many of those, so to have any X-Men figure is great. But this one, being a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, just kind of sucks. But yeah, that's why I put it here. And the other one is the PS4 Insomniac Spider-Man minifigure. I'm a big fan of how this suit looks, all the details that they added, but I do sort of have a figure like this on the way, but you'll have to stay tuned for that in another video. But yeah, like I was saying, it's just a very nice looking minifigure, and just one of the figures, that I want to add to my collection one day when I can afford to spend that much on a single figure. But now for number one, it is the Iron Man Silver Centurion armor. This was in a poly bag. It came out during Avengers Age of Ultron. I'm not sure what you had to do to get it, or if it was just in stores. But this figure is just one of a kind, really. The amount of printing on this minifigure is like CMF quality, but it came out in a poly bag. It has like dual molded arms with printing on it. The legs have side leg printing. It comes with that armor piece with that 1x1 printed towel on the middle. It's just an amazing figure. Also, it comes with that beaten up Tony Stark face underneath. It's just one of the most detailed figures they've ever put out, so that's why it's in the number one spot. But anyways guys, that was my top 10 Lego Marvel minifigures that are currently missing from my collection. I plan on getting these throughout the months, maybe years, depends on how important it is to me. But to be honest, it is quite important. I'm a big fan of what I do, and I want to try and get all of the Marvel minifigures. So this would be a great start to getting those ones. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like. And if you want to see more like this, then why not subscribe? But anyways, I will see you in the next one.